Hey guys, so I just had an impromptu meeting with Chris, my old bail officer. I came down here today to try to get to the bottom of what recommendation they're going to be making to the judge. And nobody was really returning my calls. And then Chris decided to finally come out and talk to me after I had come down here. So I came down here, guys, and I've been told that I'm allowed to film. I've been told that I'm allowed to film from this area right here. So I've been told that I'm allowed to film right here. I can stand here and film? Cool, I'm filming right now. Okay. So I came in earlier, and that guy right there, that officer right there, he took this recording device, he took it apart into a bunch of different pieces, and he said, no, I just got to do my due diligence, I'm just doing my job. And I'm lucky it still works. I'm wondering if it's even still working right now. Anyway, side issue. So finally, after going through that screening area, which I have to go through every single time I come down here, I was told that I wasn't allowed to go into the reception area because I didn't have an appointment, that I had to go up into the lobby area to wait for Katie, who's my new bail officer. She's not in today. Neither is Andrew. But then Chris came out to talk to me. So Chris said, follow me. Chris and I went into his office. And, of course, Chris didn't let me record our conversation. He tried to tell me that for the sake of the privacy of the people in the courthouse, I couldn't record, even though it was just he and I in the room. He didn't fully explain to me why I wasn't allowed to record. He just said that I'm not allowed to record, so I respected his wishes and I wasn't recording. And just to give you an idea of what I'm facing on Monday, viewers, I've been told that my mental health team is going to be making the recommendation that I be adjourned for 60 days. So Chris and Katie and Andrew and Dr. MacEwan and Dr. Browning are going to make the recommendation that I be adjourned for 60 days because this program really applies for 30 to 90 days. And I mentioned to, and he said, quote, it would be beneficial for me to be in the program. When I asked him to explain why, he didn't really want to explain why, viewers. He just said it would be beneficial for me to be in the program. And then I explained to him, well, I don't really think it's beneficial for me to be in the program where doctors are threatening me with detainment, prodding me, trying to agitate me so that I look like a mental patient. And he said, no, I think what they said and what they did was actually respectful, Stuart. And I said, really? You think what Dr. MacEwan and what Dr. Browning were doing in those sessions showed respect for me? And he said, yes, absolutely. Yeah, you know what though? I'm talking to my YouTube viewers. I'm filming you right now. You have no idea the fight I'm putting up, man. You have no idea. Do you want to know? You just want to stand there and call me a mental patient? Yeah.
Oh, they said you look like one.
Okay. So I'm so then I this guy thinks I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to 1,400 people, bro. I'm talking to 1,400 people, bro.
What are you in for then, man?
Yeah. One thing at a time, viewers. So then I said, he finally told me that Dr. MacEwan feels that I do need additional treatment. Right? So I need additional treatment. The recommendation is going to be made that I have additional treatment. And of course, Dr. MacEwan wasn't available today, just like he wasn't available to take the letter of complaint that I tried giving him, explaining my side of the story. See, you don't explain your side of the story. They will do that for you. Your desk duty lawyer will explain your side of your story for you. When you try to explain your side of the story for yourself, you have dirty tricks like this pulled at every opportunity. Being told that being threatened with detainment, being prodded, having papers grabbed away from you was actually respectful. So when doctors do whatever they want, and when police officers do whatever they want, well, then that's actually them being respectful because your bail officer said so. So when your bail officer tells the judge and tells the Crown Prosecutor that he was respectful, the doctor was respectful. That's all the judge needs to know. So it's a good thing that I'm going to be defending myself on Monday, viewers, to tell the judge that, no, it's not respectful. It's not respectful to have papers kept from you, to be prodded, to be barked at, to be laughed at, to have a doctor who doesn't understand what he's dealing with treat you, and to make the recommendation that I need additional treatment? No. No, I don't need additional treatment, viewers. I need to have my freedoms restored, just like the focus of our series, have their freedoms. So we'll find out what happens on Monday. I'm going to be here bright and early at 8:30, so I can find out as much as possible about Miss Grace O, who will be serving as Crown Prosecutor. She told Katie, who went in to give her some letters that you guys have written on my behalf. Thank you very much. I submitted those in person yesterday. Katie went in to give those letters to the Honorable Crown Counsel, Miss Grace O, and Miss Grace O told her that she can't meet with me because that would be a conflict of interest. So it's a conflict of interest to meet with defense counsel, because I am officially defense counsel. I'm not in the courthouse, dummy. So I'm filming outside of the courthouse. Let me give you an idea of where I am too, viewers. Just to give you an idea of the neighborhood, okay? So this is where they bring people that they want to come down on. Okay? So this is turned not into an issue with myself and Jehovah's Witnesses, but it's turned into an issue with myself and the Provincial Court of British Columbia. Now, just to give you an idea of the neighborhood that the Provincial Court prefers that somebody in my shoes have to sort of contend with while they try to defend themselves, while they try to speak up for themselves because no one else is speaking up for them. Chris also said, my bail supervisor, my old bail supervisor, viewers, he said that he was trying to hear my side of the story. Chris said that we were trying to hear your side of the story when they didn't make a single effort to go to the YouTube channel and see that I'm certainly not the one that needs to be fearing injury or damage, viewers. Or that Jehovah's Witnesses, Michael Onwood, and other members of that cult are not the ones to be fearing injury or damage. I am. So this is the neighborhood, viewers. Yeah. And thanks to you, thanks to your financial support, I've been able to take taxis down here each time. I haven't had to use public transportation to come down here. And you'll see in a minute why that makes such a difference. Yeah. So Chris said that he felt Dr. MacEwan and Dr. Browning were respecting me in those sessions. I was being respected in those sessions according to my bail officer, viewers. Right. So this is the neighborhood, viewers. This is the part of town that someone like me, in the shoes that I'm in right now, has to come to in order to defend himself. This is Hastings, and this is Main. This is the corner of Main and Hastings, viewers.
can't touch the beer.
So I'm being processed. I'm being treated to a mental health program in the downtown East End Community Court. And this is the downtown East End, viewers. So this is where the authorities want me to begin to feel comfortable. And the longer you're in an area like this, I suppose the more comfortable you will eventually be with the prospect of just doing what the police tell you to do without asking questions, because of how powerless living down here is supposed to make you feel. Well, I don't feel powerless, viewers. I don't feel at all powerless. I have told the truth. I have been transparent. I have welcomed a level of scrutiny Jehovah's Witnesses certainly don't invite. If they get it, they feel uncomfortable. Well, I don't feel uncomfortable, viewers. I feel very good about my chances of showing to you and anybody else paying attention that what is happening to me is a miscarriage of justice, plain and simple. False arrest, dereliction of duty, false imprisonment. Yeah. So you tell me, viewers, if you were in my shoes, would you be comfortable having to continue to come down to talk to your bail officer in a bail office with armed guards and jails right underneath it in this neighborhood? Or if you had been doing it for 30 days, would you tell yourself, you know what, I think that's more than enough? Because you know what, it is more than enough. So I am going to be fighting like I've never fought before in my life on Monday, viewers. And we'll see. We will see on Monday, viewers, what kind of dirty tricks they play. As you can see, they've been playing all along to try to keep me from exercising my rights to film in public and to talk to my YouTube viewers about cult members who set up in public, invite a level of scrutiny that only you and I are able to give them. Okay? So this is what Jehovah's Witnesses want. This is what Jehovah's Witnesses get. And then if they get it and say that they feel uncomfortable, you have to go to jail for that?
You gotta